Hi, Wellham fam. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren.
And Suki's asleep on my hip.
Yep.
Right, guys. It's coming home. It's coming home.
Coochie's coming home.
Tomorrow will be Coochie Corner again. We had loads of fun making it. I would love to say it all ran beautifully and smoothly, but, you know, it's us, guys. It's us. There were a few bouncy moments where we were, you know. Darren, however, is brilliant at editing. So a good portion of tripping up over
is going to come out.
will be brought out of it.
Yeah.
But needless to say, it is
Shorter,
good to
shorter than I used to be as well.
Yes.
It's only about an hour.
Right.
As opposed to the 2 hours we were hitting with before.
Before I run any more onto Cooch, because I will tell you what the lineup sort of thing will be. Right. After Christmas, I never did make it to my mum and dad's, unfortunately. But after Christmas, we were whacked, and I wasn't particularly well. So I was... We've been a bit stop-start. Darren had a load of physio appointments. So that's been... He's been running around after... Well, not running around after that, because he can't. That's the problem. But there's been lots going on anyway with family and bits like that. Nothing to concern anybody with. No. Just life stuff, basically, guys. And exhaustion. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but unfortunately, if I do much more than sit up and watch TV and what have you, I still have to.
Plus, Cooch is always a bit of a Vlogmas is always a bit of a.
Is always a bit of a bear to get over, but it's so much fun to do, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, so we've been a little bit out of it. If any of you guys have picked up in our videos, we've tried very, very hard not to make it obvious. We've had a couple of 5 o'clock in the morning stops lately. But, you know, we've had fun. So, no bother. Now then.
Plus, we've also been setting up for how the channel will run.
Yeah.
As well.
We've got different things in the pipeline to do for you guys and bits like that. So it's a lot. A lot's gone into it, not just time, but thinking and researching and bits like that. Right, so now Mondays, this is how we're going to progress with you. We're hoping.
Yeah.
Mondays will be unboxings.
Yep.
Obviously one.
Yeah.
But, you know, because we do quite a few, as you guys know. We've got the geekier side of things. We've got the witchy side of things. We've got just downright weird type of things. We've got ones where we put food in our mouths that are usually quite disgusting or very, very yummy. But yeah, so unboxings on a Monday. On a Tuesday, it's going to go back to what it was before, which is Tarot Tuesday, which obviously also covers oracle cards and things like that.
Yeah.
Right, so on Wednesday, we've got Witchcraft Wednesdays, which is all my crafting and different bits like that. Not like, obviously, if I do things like crafting, a puzzle, Lego, I'll show you pictures like of that on Cooch again, like I did before. And if there's any colouring in that I'm amazingly proud of, I can think of 2. Again, it might be something I show you in Cooch if I remember to, but it's not the end of the world. I'm talking more... I'm trying to think what I do. Right. I'm thinking more like the building block builds, the microblock builds, my goodness, they're so cute.
You got some metal ones to do.
I've got some metal ones to make up, so there are going to be new crafts. I've got another one I'm looking at, which is something I'll get down the line, but it's making miniature shops and things. So I'm going to give one of them a go first and see how I get on with it. I've got some really strange things, actually. Different wood ones, different... Oh, I've got the terrarium with Hagrid's hut in that I haven't made yet, because that's something my mum got me for Christmas, one of my Christmas bits. But yeah, other than that, like diamond painting and different odds and bods. Now, on Thursdays, it's going to be unboxings again. However, so that's Mondays and Thursdays that are going to be unboxings. Now, that would leave us with 12 unboxings. We have 11
in general. We've got 11.
We have 11 usually, apart from when Jessie's quarterly box comes out.
Or we've got the mega box.
Yeah.
As well.
Or the mega box, or if I get one from my potion lady, which I want to do.
Or any other random ones come up.
Or any other random mystery boxes. But where there isn't, it's not a problem, because we have got other things we will put in besides that.
Yep.
Now then, on a Friday, we have Kutch.
Yay!
Now, I'll talk a bit more about Kutch in a second, if you don't mind, because I'm going to do Saturday. So Saturday is going to be hauls.
Yep.
Although occasionally there might be bits if we win competitions, or if I get free stuff through.
Yeah.
Or a combination of the two. There will be a combination of the two.
Yeah.
At some point. We have got hauls at the moment going into May, so we're good for them. Okay.
And Sunday.
Right, Sundays. We've got scented Sundays.
Which is perfumes, wax melts.
Yeah, perfumes, wax melts, things like that. That we'll be trialling. And also, also, we're going to be doing my colouring book reviews, which is, for the most part, it's not ones I've coloured in. There's a couple I did where there's a couple of pages I'd done, but I wanted to show the colouring book. Now, that isn't just for you guys, that's also for people like myself, where they are desperately trying to find out what the quality of the colouring book is. Because I couldn't find the Temu ones on YouTube at all.
Yeah.
And also, equally important for me, because I colour in with pen, double-sided is no good to me, because obviously they bleed through. Trying to find out what type of book is a nightmare. So that's why I've done this, because it's handy for me, and it's handy for a lot of other people that like getting them. It's also quite fun if you want to have a quick look at ideas and whatnot. Right, so Kutch. So every Friday we will have a Kutch corner. Now, initially, you know that we started a word of the week. There is one. Tomorrow there is one. But unless my book contains more of them further in on the book, that is going to be changing slightly. Did you know about weird things about certain words? Random stuff. It's actually quite quirky. I like it. Don't worry, Sherlock is back by popular demand. I mean popular, I think there's two of you that really wanted it back, which is, fine.
Plus captions.
Yeah.
So loads of people wanted it back.
Captions was a huge want. I should also point out that once a month we are going to be doing like a pub quiz type thing. About 20 to 30 questions, depending on what we think. It's still going to have the bits at the start of Cooch in it. Right. We're still having cakes and a cake fail, but only one of each week.
Yep.
We've got a new section called Strange Bands. Strange things that have been banned in different countries. And some of them are very outlandish. Also, we stuck to giving you a review of things that we've been watching. Either it'd just be us saying, oh, we watched this week. Or this week one's a good one because we actually tried something different. Oh, I really recommend it. But you have to wait till tomorrow, guys. I'm sorry, but there you go. But it is blooming good. Oh, it is. It is good. Right. I'm also sticking to showing you some weird and wonderful. Well, we are having a weird and wonderful section. It's just it's combined rather than my weird and wonderful and Darren's bits. It's both combined. Tomorrow
I've got some facts bits.
Yeah.
And funny.
Yeah.
And strange.
Yeah. And concerning. But yeah, I've stuck more on my side of things, which is the weird and quirky, aesthetically pleasing, a joke that I found funny, and different oddities, the strange sort of stuff that you expect from me. And I have actually tried to keep to having a category. I can tell you tomorrow's category is stained glass, which sounds really boring, but I assure you it isn't. It's so good. Now, the reason being is I've still got half a ton of pictures on my phone that I've been taking, and I've still been taking over the year where we didn't do Cooch. So if something a bit peculiar has gone on, or a bit quirky, or something that I think's really different, I've had these on my phone for a while, so I just decided to get the stained glass ones out of the way. Now, my idea was that I wanted to try and combine my earrings with what I was talking about. I didn't have any stained glass window earrings. Guess what popped up on Temu this morning? And they say they don't listen. But yeah. It's stained glass. It sounds weird, but I'm talking plants, insects, not plants actually, flowers, insects.
Baths.
Baths. I even managed to find you an amazing stained glass cake. That's a video, not just a picture. And so quite a few of them I already had in my thing, so I just found a few more to buff it up a bit. So like anything with my themes, I like to try and do a most unusual bit about it and most outstanding, or categories that would fit said purpose. Then we have got, after my stuff, you have Darren's stuff, which again is it's Darren's stuff. You guys know, I suggest that if you're unsure what I'm talking about, watch an old Cooch Corner one. But yeah, it's as Darren said, it's
you got facts, humorous.
Oh yeah, it's all sort of like funny. Some of it's funny, ha ha. Some of it's I'm going to laugh about this because I'm really, really concerned right now. But yeah, just things are a bit different. And after all that, we also have shout outs and questions.
Yep, and from next week's one, we'll have questions and comments that we've picked out.
Yeah. We haven't done it
Can't say.
this time. We haven't done the questions and comments this time because, quite simply, we would have to go back over a year's worth of comments.
Yeah.
And with Darren editing and trying to get this many things out each day, obviously, there are going to be exceptions. If one of us gets very poorly or I end up in hospital, things like that, it has happened, so I'm just telling you. We'll always let you guys know. But it does obviously mean that that's when things get in the way. If anything happens to a family member, obviously the same thing. But and say we do have quite a large build up of videos, so you might get things that are potentially going to be going on but not necessarily in the right order. I'm saying this because I'm all too well aware of how life can get in the way on certain things and how your body can mess you up and everything else. So this is the ideal, this is what we're running towards. And it's not as much stress on me because I can do a few videos over a few days, like over a day or something. I did 31. I did 31 videos of the colouring books.
In one day.
In one day.
We finished at 5:30 in the morning.
I did. But you've got to bear in mind, I'm propped up on my pillows. I'm warm. I've got a hamster sleeping on me that doesn't want to get off anyway. So yeah, it was just nice and simple enough to do. You haven't got me yammering on during showing you all the pages because I stopped listening to a lot of ones when I was trying to find information on the colouring books. I mean, there's only so many times you say, oh, I like that one. Oh, I don't like that one so much, but that one's really pretty and I might... Really? And people do, guys. So I'm more sit back, listen to some nice music, and we're having a natter afterwards. And if there was any I got really excited over, you could tell because of my hand signals. I mean, a couple of them I absolutely vibrated over. There was a picture of the Quibbler in there. But yeah, it's not going to be necessarily everybody's cup of tea, but this is the beauty of it.
Yeah,
Most
you've got
days,
bits on different days. You can know what you've got. Yeah,
that's right. So
also we're putting it in the community tab.
Yeah,
we're putting in there what's on what day.
Fair enough.
And also an about bit.
But yeah, so bear with us. Stay along for a ride. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because honestly, if nothing else, we're worth a go. I mean, not necessarily me and Darren, but honestly, the hamsters are brilliant. So, to be perfectly honest, if you don't really like hamsters, you're not going to really, or especially if you're freaked out by them. A lot of people are fine with hamsters, but not good with rats. I mean, I love rats as well, but we've only got hamsters, so no tails, because it's the tails, I think. But no, they're very much part of everything. Most of the time they're not on with the colouring book, but there were a couple that managed to get on there, and yeah, they weren't supposed to be, but our life, it's, it's full of hamsters. Right, my lovelies, so as always, please subscribe, as I said, ring the little bell, and we're going to have plenty coming your way. So, as always, be different. A very merry unhoo-hoo. Check out Gooch Corner to find out why I say that. And